finding coal and iron, gold and what can be found. Sooner or later creepers come my way. I never find that diamond anyway. So my tools keep on breaking away.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna start off by opening up just this hole that the water curtain is going to come down through. And I think what I need to do, or what I'd like to do, is to find a way to make the most out of a single water source block. Now, clearly I won't be able to do, like, the entire curtain with just one source block, or at least I don't think I'll be able to do that. But, I don't know, we'll see what works. Okay, I got that all opened up. Because, I mean, the more that you want to do, I think the higher you have to go to start. Oh, whoops. What am I thinking here? What am I thinking? So, and I don't want to use tons and tons of vertical real estate to do it. Dang it, I'm going to have to make another diamond pick. And actually, speaking of that, first. Whoops. Hello. Oh, I'm actually kind of glad that I fell down here because I actually need to do... Whoops. Made me realize that I haven't done that side. Completely forgot. Alright, so back up and out. But yeah, since I'm down here, I think I'll show you real quick. I have started preparing to build a branch mine down here. And just like before, I usually don't record much of that because branch mines aren't interesting. Uh-oh. Well, actually, that's good. It's sort of good. Oh, but I killed it the wrong way. Dang it. Grr. Well, hopefully that means there'll be more. So, wow. I guess I just discovered that I may have broken into a slime spawning area. But anyway, I've come down here. I filled dirt in here so I didn't run too much risk of accidentally falling all the way down and dying. And I've dug this single corridor, but I have not done yet any branch mining. And I wouldn't do too much branch mining on this level anyway because it's mostly lava. So if anything interesting grows out of this, I'll probably come down and show it to you guys, but I'm not going to spend much time recording any just random mining because that's not much fun. Okay, I think I'm not going to dig out this side yet, and I'm just going to focus on trying to make that line work. And try to figure out how the heck I can get the most out of one water source block. And my brain went on to slow mode because I'm trying to figure out, like, I think I'm going to have to move my circuitry over, which is mildly annoying because I've already moved it a couple times. I think I need to move it all probably this way one, or maybe rotate the whole darn thing. I'm not sure. It's not in a good place. Alright, I was gonna build it out of cobblestone because I thought dirt would be too confusing, but cobblestone might be a bit confusing too because I used it for these here. Dirt's kind of ugly. But should I build it out of... Should I build it out of? Should I build it out of wood? I have a lot of wood here. I think it's the only thing I have a whole lot of. I have some glass. But I actually need it to be dark. I guess I'll use cobblestone because I just have way too much cobblestone as it is. Alright, so the water delivery thing has to be completely enclosed. Okay, so I think I'm going to have if I go up, yeah, I'm going to have a level up here through which the water system is controlled. So another maintenance room. Yet another. This is offset 1. No, it's directly in line with my ladder. Okay. So I'm going to start another maintenance room right here. Alright, there we go. We've got the basic corridor dug out here. So I need to close that all up, and the water will all be sent through here. Straight down into the dark room. Just need to figure out how the heck I'm going to do it all. So I'm going to run down there and close everything up, collect up all that junk. Alright, so that's that. It's all closed up. It just needs water and a way of turning the water on and off. And we'll do a quick test here. Here it is. Everything should still work normally. Okay, so now the lights are off downstairs. Let's go confirm that to be sure. Yeah, they are. It's just there's torchlight coming from up there, and that'll be solved eventually. And oh wow, spiders already. I'm going to close this up. Oh, that's good enough, because I still need to check and make sure the light will turn back on. Pretty sure it will. Looks like it, and we'll stick our faces out here for a second. See the spiders. Everybody loves spiders, and we're done. Alright, and if I head up here, we still have a lovely view of the dark room below. And we just... Hello, yes. Hello. Just need to figure out how to send the water. Oh, crap. Yeah, just waiting for that to happen. I'm not as slow as I used to be. I'm not going out that easily. Okay. Have to be very careful about that. More careful than I just was. Lights are on, right? Yeah. Should probably hook that back up. Let me do that. Won't be so bad if the light is at least on and not spawning spiders. Did I disconnect it? Yes, I did. There we go. Okay. Lights back on. Switch works normally. Good to go. So the next trick is to figure out how to set up a curtain that can be turned on with as few pistons as possible. That will travel to as many of these gaps as possible. Here and here, and then just one more. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pistons per platform could probably do the majority of the job, and I could probably even do better than this if I play around with it a bit more. So why don't we pop down and see what this looks like downstairs. Okay, so we end up with 6, 12, 13 blocks that are completely untouched. And then a set here because of the light. Right, the light causes it there. And the light should be causing it here too. I haven't thought of a way of dealing with yet, but we should be able to potentially, even if we don't think of anything to deal with this, it's probably not a big deal. So yeah, that would be plenty. I mean, that would wipe a lot of the mushrooms out of here, and still get a pretty good collection. We'd just be losing 13... 18, 23 mushrooms per platform. Just, you know, still pretty good. I think we're still collecting quite a lot. And potentially we might be able to do it with 5 pistons or less per platform. So we're looking at the moment, 20 pistons to do this job. Might be able to bring that down a few. And does water block light? Sort of seems to block light. More than I expected anyway. Looks pretty dim back there. Or, I don't know. What's going on over there? It's really strange. Well, I have to figure out a way of doing this and also being able to block that kind of scattering light that's coming out of the top there from my torches. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Oh, gotta shut the door for safety. That's good enough. Alright, so the question now is just how to bring this down to a fewer number. So what I've done here is that I screwed around with trying to get more water streams out of single source with just the narrow column area from before. But it wasn't going too well, so I was thinking what would make more sense is to open this room up, go ahead and prepare the second, or I guess third and fourth set, and these being 1 and 2, and probably do some kind of combined thing in the middle, so that I can take advantage of, you know, allowing streams to go both ways and so forth. Hopefully minimizing the number of pistons that I really need to use. So now I'm going to experiment up here with that, and I think I'm also going to go ahead and seal these parts up here, because there's really probably no easy way to get water on the underside of these, and I don't think I want to waste too much time. I don't think it's really that much of a loss. So, as someone pointed out in the comments, the mushrooms that don't get washed off basically become more seed mushrooms, which improves the growth rate, which means more mushrooms anyway, so it's really not that bad of a thing. So yeah, I'm going to try to figure out a good way to maximize a current distribution to each side here. So, oh, and finish these too. Okay, so I've come up with a channeling system that takes care of 2 entire platforms, which is 3 water source blocks, which I think is pretty darn good. As long as it's just 3 water source blocks, that means I only need to use 3 pistons. So the way it works is, you can see I've got a various block configuration going on here. Kind of looks a little bit like Tetris, but what it does is it takes advantage of the water wanting to go to equidistant nearby holes. So everything's 1, so like I'm out here and go 1, 1, 1, and then over here 1, 1, same thing here. And the whole thing, same exact thing is applied 3 times, and it's offset because this platform that I had to build this on is even, but I wanted to be able to power both sides with 1 water block, and when I was trying to do, you know, where it was all even, like both sides looked the same, it would only go to one or the other side. So this side is a little bit different in that it extends out here, but it ends up having the same effect. So I'll put a water block here. There you go, you can see that going. You can see it's the same over here. And it ends up covering 1, 2, 3, 4, with the middle one being dead, of course. Same thing here. And each of these does exactly this, so I will show you that as well. Get that in there. Okay, you can see, same thing, they end up merging together here. So that's completely sealed. And I'm going to go ahead and do the last one too, just to show you the entire thing completely running. Whoops. Okay. It's actually going to end up keeping that, unfortunately, because the other ones are there, but it's still the same now that I've done this. So you can see it fills up the entirety, and it only takes the 3 water source blocks. I'm not sure, but I think that's about the best I can do with this amount of space. However, I'm kind of thinking that it may be possible to potentially reduce this all down to 1 piston if I can get a water source block dropping down and then flowing to each of the 3 of these. So just once again narrowing it down to 1 water source block. That means it would be 1 piston and 1 water source block here, 1 there. So that's 2 pistons per 4 platforms. That's a pretty darn good economy if you ask me. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it that good without having to like break the surface to put some more machinery up there. So here's what it looks like inside. It looks pretty much how it did when I showed you before, just manually inserting them up above, showing the curtain. So there you have it. works pretty well for 3 source blocks, and I think I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do the... Oh, I could just go up that way, can't I? As long as I don't run out of air. I'm going to attempt to try to get it down to 1 source block, as I described, and see if I can do that. If not, I'm probably going to go ahead and duplicate this here, and then start working on getting pistons hooked up to dump water down into each of these. So it's either going to be 2 pistons or 6 pistons. Either way, that is not too bad at all. Okay, that was actually... And that noise is Minecraft rain, by the way, which is why I'm lagging really, really, really bad. That was actually a really simple enhancement. All I had to do was kind of turn this top part into an X formation here. So if you remember what I had, was I had 3, it was completely enclosed, and these 2 weren't here. And then it was 3, 3 again. But what I did was I opened it up here. I made a channel by connecting these together. Got rid of either side, put a block in the middle. What happens is, all I need to do for this to work is to put a single source block on top of this one. It'll go in 4 directions. The effect of water falling makes it restart its count of 7 or 8 blocks or whatever that it'll travel. So it actually makes it all the way, as I will show you right now. So you know it's going to do that one. Then you can see it travels all the way over here, splits again, goes to both sides, and then the falling of the water allows it to fill up everything else. You can see that's working on both sides. So I actually was able to get it down to the 1. The only thing that could be more magical than that is getting everything down to 1, but I really think that's probably... This is good enough. This is definitely good enough. I'd say it's pretty decent usage of a single water source block in a small area. So all I have to do is just throw a piston in here, some very simple circuitry to activate it, and we have a working system. I think, except for where the heck would I put the piston? Well, I'll get that figured out.